New details tonight on a Lincoln lake full of dead fish.
Ew, yeah, it's bad. And the hotter it gets, the worse the smell is going to be.
The dead fish floating on a West Lincoln lake are causing a stir in the neighborhood. It's also causing quite a stench. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Rod Fowler. This evening, neighbors are calling for action, but the Neighborhood Association says this is a natural event. Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson joins us live from the lake. Mackenzie, how did the fish die?
Rod, we asked Nebraska Game and Parks that same exact question. They say someone who lives here on the lake reported the fish were gasping for air a few nights ago. Then by morning, they were dead.
I don't like to see it any more than anybody else does. You know, I mean, I love living on this little lake, and it breaks my heart to see stuff like this happen. But I know that it's just part of nature, and it happens.
Neighbors waking up to strong, fishy fumes this weekend. Take a look at your TV screen. This is the aftermath of a fish kill at Spring Lake near South Coddington and West A. The perfect storm of lawn fertilizer, rain, and a lack of wind causing the lake's oxygen levels to drop to a deadly level for some of the fish.
Fish kills are regular in Nebraska. I mean, any of the area lakes just have an algal bloom that they can't do anything about. And it's a regular turnover of the lake, and it just happens everywhere.
Jan Carney has lived on Spring Lake for more than 30 years now, and she's also the president of their homeowners association. She says they do their best to prevent these things by installing aerators and doing regular cleaning treatments. She can remember a fish kill even worse than this one.
We had a major fish kill probably 20 years ago. I mean, bad. And in that case, we had to get construction dumpsters and big trucks to haul them out. And we talked about, is that something that we should do now? And, because nobody wants this.
Carney says it could cost $10,000 to remove these fish. So she did some research and decided to just let nature do its job.
I have read that some of the fish that are, still floating up are all bloated. And of course, when anything decomposes, you get the gases and the swelling. And it said that if you damage too many of those fish, even the dead ones, that the bacteria and such from the dead fish can go into the lake and cause a bigger problem.
But another woman who lives on the lake also remembers the last fish kill, and she thinks they should bring in dumpsters again, even if it's costly.
We have raccoons and possums, but they're not going to go out in the middle of the lake, and I'm not sure that they eat dead stuff. The association is supposed to take care of the common areas and the lake. So, that's what we pay our dues for.
Carney says they're looking into ways to prevent this from happening again. Carney is trying to answer all of the community's questions, and she understands their frustrations. Animals have taken care of most of the dead fish, but dozens still float at the top of the lake. Reporting in Lincoln, Mackenzie Johnson, Channel 8 News.